Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday, the 18th of December, 2021, and we are having an ice storm. It is raining as we speak, and I'm going to show you kind of what we're dealing with here today. You can see the ice on the steps here. You see the railings, you can see the layer of ice on there with it hanging off. It's about 34 degrees. It was actually worse earlier this morning, but you can see like the ice on the grill here. And you can kind of see we got, like the freezing stuff here. But this morning, this whole area was a layer of ice. You can see the picnic table here. You can see the ice. Not super thick, but enough to be a pain. And I left the chickens locked up today just because it's quite inclement. So they are spending a day in the chicken coop, and they got plenty of room in there. But I'll walk over here real quick. Let's go this way. You can see the ice on the windshield of Mom's car. And we got ice. You can see all that. See, there's the thickness. What, quarter of an inch maybe? Ice all over the steps here. The railings and stuff like that. Solar panels are just wet at the moment, so that's not too bad. But with dealing with an ice storm, it really depends on, you can kind of see it on there as well. It depends on the thickness of the ice, because once you get like on the power lines, and actually we'll go over here, and actually I'll show you. This is their cable line that Mom and Beck have, and you can see the freezing ice right on that line. Okay, so hope you guys can see that. But that gets on the power lines, and if it gets to a certain thickness, then that's when you end up having problems. So I don't know if there's going to be widespread power outages or not here in New York State. Really just going to depend on the severity of this. As we get into later in the day, it's going to get a little cooler again. And so, like I said, right now it's about 34, so I don't think if you can see this, but it's like it's a misty rain at this point right now. And, it will, freeze up even worse again. And then once we get below freezing, it's like the combination of the ice and snow. And because it's right around that 32 degree mark, it can end up being quite the mess. I'm sure they've been out salting the main roads. I mean, we have a dead-end dirt road out here. So, we don't, nobody services this except for the people that live here. And nobody puts salt on this road, I can tell you that right now. When we do get snow, in any kind of significant amount, the guys that live down this way and down that way, they have plow trucks, and they hit it, and they plow out the driveway, because a lot of them, work early, and so they'll come through, and they'll do that. And we have Cooper, who lives down at this end. His wife and my mom, they do the food banks together and stuff like that. So what he'll end up doing, he'll have to start way down at his place, and he'll do that whole road, and it's quite a ways down where he is, but then he'll do up through here, and he'll hit our driveway here, and he'll hit the other driveway. And he doesn't have to do that, but he does it just because Mom doesn't. When Mom does all the driving when they go to the food banks, so Mom's not ever taking any money for gas or anything from Peg. So that's kind of like his way you know, helping us out too. So like I said, again, it's one of those situations where it's one hand washes the other. You know, you do for people and they do for you. I mean, it's a nice working arrangement. But you can see, like on this fence, the layer of ice that is on this here. And so, you know, with the rain and the freezing rain right now, and then it will, like I said, it will get colder later today. It's like noon right now, and I was up early. I was up, took the dogs out early, brought them back in. I got wood in the house, and I had loaded Mom and Beck up yesterday in anticipation of this. So I mean, I loaded them up with wood yesterday, and just trying to, you know, be as ready as we can be. And you know, that's like we went out when we went out yesterday, Heather and I. One of the things that I did is I topped off our gas. So really important. And I'll show you over here. So far, they had wood from this point, you know, it was all the way out to here, and that was some of the wood that was left over from last year, and so they have used all of that wood so far. And like I said, I brought a bunch of wood in yesterday, and then so that tarp that was covering this wood here, they had the spot here in the front, this area, that was exposed, and so I had pulled the other tarp that way to cover the other end better, and then I put this tarp on here yesterday to cover up this newer wood, so we didn't have any you know, issues with that. Much easier to come out in the winter, pull the tarp back, and get that wood and it's dry, than it is dealing with a layer of crap on top of it, and then trying to, you know, clean that off and then use the wood. So with being able to have, you know, things squared away. I don't like this piece up on here. I don't know who did that with the nails up. That's not a good thing. So I'm just gonna put that under. It's like a, I don't know. So that's going under there for now. But anyway, dealing with an ice storm here, like I said, in New York, and we're just going to ride it out. Today's going to be a stay-at-home day and not go anywhere. I don't really think we had any intentions initially or originally to go out anywhere anyway, but you know, that is what's going on. I'm going to take you over to my woodshed, and I'm just going to show you what I am at. Like I said, I'm really pleased. You know, we were burning back in October, and so we got October, November, and we're almost done with December, and I still have that wood left, a couple days worth of wood there, plus what I have in the house. You know, so really pleased with the amount of wood that we have used so far. Not too horrible. And then we'll start on this row here next. And I think when I start on this row, I probably will just come over and I just start working from the top and just work my way down. But it works out really well this way. This woodshed, Greg and I built this woodshed a couple years ago, and awesome. It has absolutely been awesome. Been really pleased with it, and it has been an amazing thing to have, because again, I don't have to deal with tarps. I dealt with tarps the first 5 years we were up here, and so with or 4 years anyway, and then you know, now we're back to tarps with Mom and Beck until we build them a woodshed. But you know, like I said, it will all come together. It's just all these things take time. Everything, unfortunately, is time and money. And so, you know, next year, hopefully, we'll see how things go and we'll see how things are. You know, possibly we get them a woodshed built next year. So we shall see how that all goes. But we will find out later. I obviously will be doing another video later, and I will let you know what's going on as far as power outages and those type of situations for other people. Obviously, we're not going to be without power here because of the solar system and the batteries and the backup generator, because obviously you can see the sky. We're not going to get a whole lot of sunshine in today, and that's part of what happens when you live off grid. So you do have to supplement with a generator certain times a year. So like yesterday we had a really good day. It was sunny, and even though we're into, I mean, like now today's the 18th, and I think the solstice, if I'm not mistaken, if I am, please let me know. I believe the solstice is the 21st this year. So, got 3 more days, and then the days finally start getting longer, because that's the shortest day of the year, is the winter solstice. So, that's not a bad thing. We're almost there, and then the days will start to get longer. And that makes a big difference. If we get sunny days, and, you know, I mean, because like nowadays, by 2:30, the sun is way over here, and it's already down below where we're not actually being able to get the power, and then by 5 o'clock it's dark. So it just, this time of year is not a fun time of year, but as the days start to get longer, that'll be better, and I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's being safe. I know that we had you know, this weather coming in, and so again, it's one of those things that you know, we're very fortunate right now in our society that we have, you know, the weather apps on your phone or on your laptop, or you know, being able to watch the Weather Channel on your TV, and knowing, you know, with not 100% certainty, but having a pretty good idea what kind of weather is coming. And you can prepare for it accordingly, which is always a really nice thing. You know, when the weather is bad, you have to deal with it. It's you know, it's part of what goes on. So like I said, today's going to be an absolutely low profile day, and we're going to stay home, and that's okay. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing fantastic. Really quickly, I want to talk about my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. So definitely take advantage of that. It is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. So check out the message boards. Go in and try to find somebody in your state or your country. It is definitely the time to put your tribe together, if you will. Also, we have the Forefathers, which is a CBD and hemp store. So again, if you go to my website, you will see their logo. If you click on that, it will take you to the link to their website. That has been fixed. There was a snafu with that, but it has been corrected. So you go to their website, and once you're there, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, make sure you, when you check out, that you use the discount code PrepperNurse1, and that's the number 1, not O-N-E. You'll save yourself 15% on your purchase, and that's a standing thing that I've had going with that company since the beginning, so definitely take advantage of that. Lastly, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food, so again, PrepperNurse1.com. Come in there, click on store, it will drop down, you will see Legacy Foods. Click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO free, gluten options available as well. Also, it is vegetarian, and there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. There's Mr. Buddy hanging out in here. So definitely take advantage of that as well. All right. I am going to jump off of here for now. I hope everybody is doing well. Be safe today, folks, especially if you're up here in the Northeast and dealing with the ice storms. Please be safe. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and that's important to remember. I think some people do lose sight of that, but that is so very true. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. And once again, I want to remind everybody, when I hit 100,000 subscribers, right now we are sitting at 97,400. So we are less than 2,600 away. When I hit 100,000 subscribers, I will have STD tattooed on myself. So, step, thing, and day. That's what STD stands for. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do, you can do it. The only person that is going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Hang in there, folks. Keep doing what you're doing, and we'll get there. You know what I mean? Just be safe, stay positive, keep that right mindset, continue to prep, continue to get ready, and you're going to be in much, much better shape. All right? I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.